Hello everybody, Super Tim 101 here. Welcome back to another build review. This series is where I go over my favorite mechs and my favorite builds, whether they are considered meta or not. And today we're going to be revisiting the Executioner again. This one is the Executioner Charlie variant. This is the Loyalty mech, which I picked up in one of the summer events here in 2022. It's just such a cool look to it. It's got these sort of bevels on it, really shiny. I love it. It's a great looking mech. And I put something on it that I use in our competitive games, and I figured I'd take it out for a spin in regular quick play to see if it works. And sure enough, it worked actually pretty good. So this is one of the builds that I use for competitive play. I'm not saying it's the best competitive play build. In fact, that's probably not. We're just a casual team that trying to get those sweet participation rewards. But it's worked fairly well for us so far, and like I said, it worked decently enough in quick play as well. So with all of that said, let's jump into the mech lab and check out what we're running. Again, this is the Executioner Charlie center torso, but we're using a bunch of different omnipods. The biggest one you'll notice is the Delta and the Charlie side torsos. That gives us 3 large lasers, and then the Alpha right arm and Alpha left arm, that gives us 7 small lasers. Now, you get ghost heat if you fire more than 2 larges, and you get ghost heat if you fire more than 6 smalls. So it's big on ghost heat. But let's say this: you put these two in one firing group, and you put the third large laser in a second firing group, so you don't incur ghost heat. And the ghost heat that you get from firing 7 smalls is pretty minimal. So you can, if you're really worried about it, you can drop 1 small laser, or you can switch to like micro pulses or ER micro or something like that. But I like the range, at least for quick play. I do actually switch these to micro pulses in competitive. But the ghost heat for the ER larges is enough to eat it for the most part. Even firing over and over again. I run another build that runs 4 ER larges, and you can't eat the ghost heat from 4 ER larges. But with 3, you can fire 3 together for a pretty decent amount of time if you're not also firing your ER smalls. So the goal here is to set up at a pretty high area of the map, have good overwatch, shoot at moving targets, soften them up, and then if they get too close, alpha them down with your smalls and maybe your largest as well. The one thing to note is that the alpha right arm gives you the lower arm actuator, where the left arm does not. And the lower arm actuator, in my opinion, is pretty important to get that mobility with your arms. So if you use, some people might use the Delta right arm, but the Delta right arm doesn't actually have a lower arm actuator, and the reason for that is because it has 7 energy hard points. So if you want that lower arm actuator, use the Alpha right arm. I also threw a targeting computer on there as well, because I'm pretty much maxed out on armor. I have a lot shaved off on the head and some on the legs. You could actually shave a little more on the legs to get you some more head armor if you're worried about headshots. It's not that common. But I had some tonnage left over, so I added that targeting computer just to give a little bit more range on the lasers, as well as a slightly quicker paper doll. So that is the build. It is, again, good for Overwatch, and then still able to brawl and shave off some things with these ER smalls. But it is fast, like your regular Executioner, in terms of it has the mask. It has a lot of armament, a 68 Alpha Strike. It's a really good mech. It's really good armor. The biggest problem with the Executioner is that it's humongous. It's absolutely humongous. Therefore, it's really easy to shoot at, really easy to hit, and most of its armament is in these low slung arms, which means that you can't always fire back because you might hit terrain, and it's really easy to disarm the Executioner because the arms are so bulky. But you do have your kind of main armament in your side torsos. So with all of that said, let's jump into the skills and see what we're running. So again, this is a what I use in competitive, or at least one of the builds I use in competitive. So keep that in mind. Of course, you want the laser duration. You want your lasers to burn faster so that you get more damage on target. Full heat generation and full range, because that's really important at keeping you in the optimum ranges and keeping you cool. About halfway down cooldown, just to get your lasers firing a little bit faster. Full skeletal density and armor hardening, because you want those hit points. You want full cool run and full heat containment, as you are all energy weapons. 1 seismic sensor, 60% radar deprivation, 1 UAV, 2 cool shots, and 1 artillery strike. And this is way more consumables than I usually use, but in in competitive, this really helps. And I noticed that in quick play, it's helped my play in quick play as well. So that is the build. Let's jump into a game, and I hope you enjoy.
Artillery strike online.
I like having the snubs on this thing.
Yeah, snubs are just a really good weapon platform right now.
Still have almost like peak performance in my engine size, because I'm only 1 notch down from the max with 3 in speed tweak, I think. So I can go fairly decently fast too. I can move faster than the summoner.
Yeah,
I go 82.
86.
Dude, you can still get right in.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Delta here. Delta 7.
Target spotted.
I got another one here with me.
Watch out, smoke.
Let's push this back. We can't let them take control.
There's a stealth assassin here with me. Hotel 7.
Got 2 to the left. 2 to the left.
What was he? Wolfhound, let's go.
There's an assassin up there. There he is.
Tower.
Always sad to see a Timberwolf with only one shoulder.
Oh, I see him.
Heat level critical. Override.
Oh, sure, I hit him with the tag just as he dies. Narc as he.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Legs on Delta, you see him? Up anyway.
Poor Eagle.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
I was so close to him.
There's an executioner for you to duel.
New target acquired.
Shooting at him before.
New target acquired.
India Hotel 8.
Ooh.
Low ground, Direwolf. We're being pushed out of the circle here.
Halfway there.
Yeah, we're not in the circle.
New target acquired.
Destroy India.
Heat level critical.
I really don't want to drop on him.
New target acquired.
Timberwolf right flank.
Oh, probably shouldn't jump in front of me like that.
Heat level critical.
All these people are standing right here. Somebody's got to get in the freaking circle here.
Kill the direwolf.
The enemy is 75%
acquired.
of the way to
Heat
victory.
Shit, I fell.
Override shutdown. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Override shutdown. Right column
Sorry, Tim.
critical damage. Heat level critical. Override shutdown. Heat level critical.
Nice. I just had to get the circle.
New target acquired.
Yeah. I'm here with you.
All right.
We can't afford to get out of the circle because of how low it is, too.
Coming into this.
Target acquired.
Well, they're out now. Or we're.
We held the zone for 25%.
They're behind us now.
New target acquired.
That executioner.
Well,
What a crazy build.
New target acquired.
Might be effective.
Artillery
We
strike
lost somebody.
online.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
no one's in the circle.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. New target acquired. Artillery strike activated. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Oh, that was.
Override shutdown. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Cold spot.
Target destroyed.
Ah, I didn't even mean to do that. He was. XL. XL check.
Target acquired.
There's always the XL check.
Oh, the hell spawns usually run XLs. That's fine.
Target destroyed.
Oh wow! All right, I'll take it.
Nice job.
Nice. That was a good game.
That was fun. Well done, guys. Yeah, the team actually kind of moved to where we were being pushed at the beginning, and then they moved back. Did pretty good.
Did 26 damage to your back, Tim.
I'd like to point out that my arm survived. That's good.
Yeah, my front and back was getting a little bit juicy.
So I just wanted to do a quick recap of that game. It worked really well in our favor. I was able to get high ground with the executioner pretty quickly. Again, he moves really quick. It has the jump jets to get into spaces. And I was shooting across the map with the range that I had with my ERLLs. And then I got pushed on the left side by that Vapor Eagle and Assassin. And I called for everyone to kind of collapse on them, or at least to help out on that side. And literally everybody went over there and killed those two guys, which was good. It was good that the team responded to the call and came back and supported me. But we did get out of the circle a little bit. And this was a lower tier game. You saw that there was a cadet or two in there. And you can also tell that some of the players were just not as experienced. They stopped moving. Moving is really important in this game. Keep moving unless you're actually hiding behind cover. And so if you stay still, you're much more liable to get a headshot, and certainly people can focus on destroying components. So keep moving. But that did allow me to take advantage of getting those components destroyed a little bit. But it was also just I had decent positioning, decent twisting, using the armor of the executioner, because even though it has kind of terrible hitboxes, it does have armor to make up for it. So utilizing that and getting those 4 kills and just using positioning to continue to fire across the map. It was a really fun game, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope you did too. And if you did, leave a like. And if you like this content, consider clicking that subscribe button. I hope you have a great day.